What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new video. Today, I want to talk about a real view on passive income. And I want to do this video because there's a lot of different videos out there that talk about generating passive income, making a lot of money. And for some people, that might not be realistic. For other people, it might be a dream or a goal. And for other people, maybe they're just not sure what to expect. If you guys are familiar with this YouTube channel, I've shown before how to make money through Instagram, how to make money through Redbubble, how to make money through all these different print-on-demand sites and blogging. I mean, I've done really a ton of different videos in the passive income space. But what I haven't done is I haven't talked about passive income as a whole, as an identity, as an entity in of itself that people move forward, that moves essentially people forward. Guys, for me, and my start was I thought it would be cool to be able to make money online instead of having to go to work for that money. And for me, that's kind of what it really kicked it off, what started the whole passive income journey. I'll tell you guys this, is that passive income, the way it's generated, is really two different ways. And I want to be upfront and honest with you guys because there is a lot of videos, as you guys could see here, of people saying they made millions of dollars, 300,000 a month in passive income, all this kind of crazy stuff, right? But I want to go ahead and explain my idea, all right? I believe personally that you can only generate passive income two different ways. And the first way is if you have an extremely high IQ, okay, that you'll be able to catch on to things very, very quickly and you'll be able to make passive income very quickly. Or you have to have experience. You have to try things. You have to get deep in the trenches. You have to, essentially get dirty, and you have to work on things. And it's not going to be fun in the beginning. I mean, in the beginning, you're going to have that interest. You're going to have that fun. But as you get into it and you're starting to make money and it becomes almost like a job now, it's not going to be as fun as you might think. It's going to take some effort. It's going to take some work. But later down the road, it's proven itself to be a lot more fulfilling, and really what it does is it just helps you have that freedom in your life. Now, to be clear, most of us are not going to be the first one, right? We're not going to have a crazy high IQ. At least I know I'm not. I think, maybe average or whatever the case may be. But I think for me, what I'm really good at is just working hard and trying different things and not being afraid to experiment. I could say that majority of people on these videos here, guys, are probably the same thing. They're probably not extremely high IQ. The first 30 days they joined a business, it's not like they made 50 grand their first 30 days. They probably put a lot of effort into learning these things, years and years. But I could tell you that it doesn't necessarily have to be that way for you as well, right? So there's a way out. You can gain knowledge from other people, whether it be from YouTube videos, books, courses. I mean, the list goes on and on of where you could learn these things. But at the end of the day, passive income doesn't come from being passive. It comes from being active. So yes, in the beginning, you are going to have to trade your time for the future hope that there is money. Not even money, but the future hope that there is money. And the reality is that it doesn't matter what avenue you go with. It doesn't matter if you go with affiliate marketing. It doesn't matter if you go with blogging. It doesn't matter if you go with print on demand. It really doesn't matter what method it is. Of course, some might be a little bit more profitable on a certain scale, but at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. What matters the most is what you can apply yourself in, what you can actually be consistent in. You can see here that every single video of these, if you click on the video and watch it till the very end, every method here of people's businesses are a little bit different. Like Robert Kiyosaki might be real estate, right? This guy right here might be, writing ebooks. I mean, I'm not really sure what he does, but that's an example. This guy right here might be selling courses. This guy might be selling courses as well. This guy might be, some sort of other business. This person might be blogging. This person might have a YouTube business. Everybody has different avenues of how they make passive income. But like I said, unless it takes a ton of experience or like a really, really high IQ, you're not going to get it immediately. And the reality is that should be the case. And I'll tell you why. It makes competition a lot easier for us. Because the reality is most people don't have an IQ, so that's have a high IQ, so that's half right there. That's not to be condescending in any way, because I'm not, a high IQ person. But the second thing is the experience. Let's be honest and realistic. Majority of people are coming to passive income for what? Easy money, fast money. And majority of people aren't going to be willing or being patient enough to essentially stay with whatever kind of income that they want to generate. They're not going to be able to stay with that method long enough. They're going to be jumping from method to method to method online, hoping that they're going to find the next get-rich-quick scheme. And the reality is this stuff does not exist. And I remember in the very beginning, my mentality on this kind of stuff, with this get-rich-quick stuff, is at the end of the day, I was always searching for that new thing, that thing that could make you a lot of money. But the truth is that if you go with what's tried and true, with what's in front of your face, sometimes that might be print on demand for people. I mean, we've spoken about videos about print on demand. Sometimes that might be blogging. Like I said, it doesn't really matter what the method is, but if you stick with something that's tried and true and not try to get rich quick, you can actually outline a game plan, outline a map. So I've spoken about this before, but with print on demand, for example, if you want to take Redbubble, right? And I talked about how to make a full-time income in 1 year with Redbubble, with 1 year's worth of work. What you're going to do is you're going to do 60 designs per day on Redbubble every single day for the whole entire year, for 10 months. And you're not going to take any days off or anything like that. For 10 months, and by the end of those 10 months, you should have about 22,000 designs. The math on that actually works out to, I'll just go ahead and show you guys here. Let me go ahead and get rid of this. The math on that, let me whip out the calculator here. Let's go ahead and go on the calculator. And the math on that is, if we take 30 days and multiply that by 60, because we're doing 60 designs per day, right? That comes out to 1,800 a month. You do that for 10 months, right? That's 18,000. So plus or minus 2,000 is roughly what you're going to get. Now, if you go stick by it for the whole entire year, right, that's about 20,000 designs. So 20 to 22,000 designs. You work for a whole entire year, and you sit back now. That could generate you potentially, depending if you do it right, obviously. If you do it right, you can generate a full-time income for the future. And that full-time income is just one of the ways. And that's Redbubble, right? That's creating designs, and I have videos on that. But that's one aspect. Now, there might be other businesses that are similar. So, for example, for blogging, a lot of people say, 60, 90, 100 blogs. Well, those blogs, right, could be 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 words. And that is a long amount of work. That's like a year's worth of work right there. So, there's a lot of different ways to make money, but the reality is that with passive income, you're going to have to toil. You're going to have to work hard. It's just a part of the course. Because if you have the luxury of going to sleep one day or going out with your friends one day and you have money popping up into your bank account, right? The only way you can have that happen is you got to deserve it. And the reality is you're going to have to work overtime in the very beginning. You're going to have to work harder than everybody else is working out there. And once you can get it done, you'll see the benefits of it. But the next thing I want to say, and I don't want to keep this video for too long, but the next thing I wanted to say was the cool thing about making passive income is it doesn't have to be just one method that you stick to, right? So let's say you have a method here, and all these circles here represent different methods, right? And let's say here represents your bank account. So this box right here represents your bank account. Let's just call it a coin box, right? And all these circles represent coins, and this is the little entryway where the coins go into. Well, every day, there might be different methods that are more profitable than others. So like this method right here, let's say you have a blog, let's say you have a Redbubble store, let's say you have a TeePublic store, let's say you have a Shopify store, let's say you have a YouTube channel, whatever it might be, right? It doesn't really matter what it is, but maybe you do crypto, whatever kind of method you want to use. Maybe you stake crypto, right? That's passive income. Maybe a little bit every day from these methods will come in, whether it be a penny, right? Or whether it be $10 or whether it be $1,000. From any methods, every single one of these, right? They're going to add every single day, right? And so this one might be $1. This one might be $5. This one might be $20. This one might be $30. This one might be $5. This one might be $2. But they all add up. So it's not like you have to be a quote-unquote master of one. You can try different things, enjoy different things. And if you're like me and you have a really low attention span where you can't divert too much attention to one thing, you can do multiple things each and every day, right? Maybe you could do Redbubble day and you could do something else, or crypto if that's what you're interested in, or whatever it is that you're interested in. So with passive income, guys, we've spoken about Redbubble a lot, but Redbubble is one of the methods, right? It's not all the methods. It's one. Print on demand is one overarching umbrella of methods. I mean, you have TeePublic, you have Zazzle, you have Society6, you have the list that goes on and on and on. And the beauty of all that is that when you post something, it could be a year down the line, 10 years, 2 years, 5 years, you still get paid on it. The work that I was doing on KDP 6 years ago, I'm still getting paid till today, every single month, like clockwork. And really, the payment, guys, is about the same every single month. It really hasn't diverted since 6 years ago. It's about the same because I'm holding that ranking strong. So I just figured I'd mention this and I'd say these things. If you're new to passive income, subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of content on it. We have a lot of content on different ways and different actual click-by-click tutorials as you know how to get started. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Bye.